UMLA kamaurin keneng uba HS Kharpran uloong balada Pynkhyllem yiki Dieng kan Ktah juri kamariang namar kani kan Ktah jing khut ke Lyer bat Kumjuh ru ya yakan yu uloong habara kamat yatai yeng dorbar halor jing temu ban Pynkhylla karkhana jaka klau habar nihat Karbau UMLA Ktah uba sostenes sotun pan uong bah shwa ba sorkar kan shimi karai kan bah ban shimi jing sngau jang kipai ba Menteri Rangba habajuba halor kini kamat yatai uloong bakat kum ki rekod ki kedau bakani ke jaka kamdei ke jaka klang.
There is a short duration discussion raised by Sri Livingstone Kharpran MLA to raise a short duration discussion under Rule 50 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business on a matter relating to the proposed conversion of forest land into an industrial estate in Barnyard by the state government. Sri Livingstone Kharpran MLA, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for allowing me to raise this short duration discussion under Rule 50, Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business on matter relating to discuss on the proposed conversion of forest land into industrial estate in Barnyard by the state government. Sir, while we talk about the need for industrial growth and economic expansion, sir, it is really important to strike the balance between environment and development. They are saying that development and environment should go hand in hand. Sir, the proposed land at Barnyard is a green cover and playing a key role in soil and water conservation and air purification. So when we talk about air purification, that means the leaves take all the carbon dioxide gases and keeping out oxygen during the process of photosynthesis. This helps in maintaining the ecological balance. So I remember that every year during 5th June, at the World Environment Day, everybody is taking part in tree planting drive. And the Forest Department and the Soil and Water Conservation Department used to plant number of trees every year. So, sir, we need to protect Barnyard, which has now labeled as, if not the dirtiest one, but as one, maybe as one of the dirtiest places in India, with an air quality index of 92, according to Central Pollution Board. The air pollution level have become hazardous, especially for children, the elderly people, the sick people. So if you allow large-scale deforestation for the sake of industrialization in environmentally sensitive areas, we risk everything where pollution threatens our health and well-being of our people. Sir, if we should have enough trees, so we experience the global warming also, and there will be also effect on the depletion of ozone layer. It will also affect the hydrological cycle. So there will be climate change. So, sir, if we cut the trees, there will be not only air pollution, but there will also be water pollution and soil pollution. So the water, we should make water work. If no more trees, there will be more runoff and less infiltration. So they are saying that we should think globally, act locally. I remember when the Prime Minister Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister of India, when he visited Shillong in 2001, he said, I quote, this land is fit for God to live in. So we are proud to hear such words from the former Prime Minister. Why he said so? Because when he looked at our beautiful state, he saw trees everywhere. Our state is very rich in flora, fauna, and some other natural resources, sir. So my key concerns here, sir, number one, that whether this environmental impact assessment has been done to assess the long-term consequences of this proposed project. Number two, sir, whether the local community has been consulted before taking any decisions. Another point, sir, if at all we are not opposing the industrial development in our state, but if at all the government want to explore taking up this industrial development in our state, they should explore the alternative location for industrial development in the degraded land or wasteland. Sir, in the land capability classification, there are 8 classes. If the government want to take this industrial development, should take in the class 7 or 8 land. That is more or less the degraded land or wasteland. So, Banihat, with its already existing industrial base, could be further strengthened with improved infrastructure rather than creating more industries in this area, sir. Lastly, sir, commitment to sustainable development. If industries are to be set up anywhere in the state, will the government mandate strict environmental regulations such as pollution control measures and clean energy adoption? Sir, I urge the Honorable Chief Minister to reconsider this proposal and ensure that the industrial development plan does not compromise with the environmental integrity of Banihat. With these few words, sir, I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for allowing me to take part in the short duration discussion under Rule 50 of the Rules of Conduct of Business raised by the Honorable MLA of Mauring Kneng, Shri Having Stone Kharpran. So, as yesterday, I've already raised the call attention notice with regards to the pollution in our area, Bonihat. So, I stand here. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to participate in this short duration discussion. Before I could raise some issues, I would like to thank the government for the idea, or rather appreciate the government for the idea of setting up of non-polluting industries that will create more employment. But at the same time, I would stand with the people, sir, because people in our areas, when the words industries utter, it makes fear, psychosis, like polluting or pollution that will come out of any industries that will be set up there in our area. So the deforestation, which leads to the soil erosion, which has affected the stream which get accumulated with along the river adjacent with the Soil Conservation Training Institute and the Ampere village, where St. Jude School is situated. And in many occasions, in the rainy season, that particular school, the school authorities, they will face a big problem due to heavy flood which happened during the rainy season. And from the school authorities, they have from time to time given the complaints, and not only to me, to the Deputy Commissioner, and in fact to our Honorable Chief Minister also, regarding the complaints about the flood which happened during the rainy season. So for these reasons, people of that area, they are very much afraid because it may create more and more problems. And my suggestion, sir, to the government to please take the confidence of the people before moving ahead with this projects and plans, or rather shifting the project to some other places. That would be better as, because as information that I am getting, there are other parties who have only offered lands for free of cost for any particular projects that the government is intent to for setting up of non-polluting units for the betterment and employment of the people. So with only these few submissions, sir, I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Look, our government has always been very, very clear. We want to do many things. We believe in taking our state forward. But we have been clear that it will always be with the consent of our people. We will always take our people on board. We have shown and demonstrated in the past that this government has the will to even come back on decisions based on the desire of the people. There were so many decisions we took in the larger interest. We wanted revenues to grow. So we decided that, yes, maybe we should have the Gaming Act. We expected revenues maybe to the tune of 500 to 1,000 crores, which could then be invested for larger development. And we could find ways in which we would be able to restrict the participation of our own people by ensuring that these kind of things and activities would be very far away and closer towards the border where the market is available. And we would be able to create a win-win situation. We did it with a good intention, with the intention to increase the revenue. But we realized that people's sentiments were not there with us. We realized that people were concerned that what other impacts it could have. And we realized that we were not ready to move into that area. So we took that bold decision. We were humble. We didn't worry about how it would hurt our ego. Because it is the will of the people that is most important to us. We listened to the will of the people. We listened to their concerns. And that's a great example of how this government works. And even in this project, it is going to be the will of the people. We are going to take the people on board. We are going to consult them. We will show them the good side of these projects. There is no question of bulldozing and going against the will of the people. We are here to serve the people of the state, sir. It's not about whether Chief Minister is right or he is wrong. What is important is the larger good of our people and our state. And that is what drives us to work, sir.